it is intriguing. You're dipping back into your childhood, and it's this processed food kind of stuff that we all remember seeing, and it went away, right?
Not necessarily. I heard Larry say that at the top of the show. So what it is, basically, we go to the origins of foods that came out in the 80s that went on to become national or global icons, but we also sort of go back and try to resurrect and recreate foods that came out in the 80s and also disappeared in the 80s. So this emphasis on like processed and stuff, that isn't really true. What it's really more about is looking at one of the most sort of exciting and dynamic decades in American history through the prism of food. And you have to remember, this was the last decade before the internet, the decade that saw the invention of the microwave, that saw two working parent households, so you had a whole generation of latchkey kids. And then when you had the Reagan administration saying you could advertise directly to children, that's when the market gets flooded with crazy candies and chocolates. And
yeah, but a lot of those foods were processed, were they not?
Not necessarily all of them. In fact, we go to Pizza Hut. No, but the truth of the matter is we go to Pizza Hut, Cinnabon, Domino's, Panda Express, and we go to the first locations of each, and you realize that what actually makes them endure is that, you know, there is really someone in residence baking this stuff. But of course, you can't talk about soda and say it isn't processed naturally.
Yeah.
But I think that's sort of the juxtaposition. And I think to an extent, you know, nostalgia allows us to color some of these kind of unhealthy things with a little bit of rose-colored glasses. We sort of view them in our mind's eye. So, you know, New Coke and trying Runts candy again and having them recreate the original 1980s McDonald's French fries when they were fried in beef tallow, or they made Coca-Cola with sugar. So there's actually flavors that have been completely lost to the 80s that we get to see again.
So give us an idea, like, I didn't even realize or remember that, you know, Domino's did a breakfast pizza for a while there.
Exactly right. In 1985, for 6 months only, they did a savory and a sweet breakfast pizza in conjunction with USA Today newspapers, and you could be able to get a breakfast pizza, a newspaper, and a cup of coffee. And the only reason it disappeared was not because it wasn't delicious. It's insanely delicious. Like, it's proof God loves us and wants us to be happy. But the problem is pizza is ordered throughout the day, and breakfast is generally ordered in a finite window. So it was a logistic nightmare. But I got a chance to go back and taste it, and it's something that I promise you I'll be recreating in my own kitchen.
I wanted to throw something nostalgic that I think we had an image of, that Big League Chew. I remember when that came around, yes. And I wonder if that's sort of symbolic of the times where they said, wait a minute, we're essentially pretending that this is tobacco. Maybe that's not a good idea. I don't even know if you can still find it anymore.
No, I'm so glad you said that. You hit the nail on the head, because, you know, you had Reagan talking about the nation returning to traditional conservative values in America as the shining city on a hill, but then there was this counterculture. So you're 100% right. Candy cigarettes, chocolate cigars. You saw in that video candy inside of guns.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
They had booger candy you picked out of plastic noses, and yes, Big League Chew was mocked up chewing tobacco, but the greatest part for me was you're going to this ballpark of a team that was owned by Kurt Russell's dad, where two relief pitchers came up with the idea after watching a 14-year-old bat boy chewing licorice that he had shredded to feel like a big leaguer. Wow. They hated chewing tobacco. It made them feel gross. So they made this Big League Chew, and I kid you not, the 14-year-old bat boy grew up to be motion picture director Todd Field, and his mom is, thank God, still alive. And we went to the original kitchen where the first batch was made, and the woman's name is Candy Field. I swear.
Love it. And I wanted to touch on, there's a kind of like a unicorn out there. You say there's these Star Wars cookies that are really rare. Did you find those?
Much to my chagrin, yes. So it's a unicorn, but there's a little bit of a tainted silver lining there. So it's from 1983. Pepperidge Farm produced Star Wars cookies. They did chocolate for the dark side of the force and vanilla for the light side of the force, and, you know, peanut butter for, I guess, sort of the neutral side of the force. And the problem was, so I practiced the Jew craft. I'm a member of the tribe. And it was Yom Kippur. And I broke my fast with a 41-year-old Pepperidge Farm cookie, which means, de facto, I had 41-year-old eggs, 41-year-old butter. And so my stomach, without any exaggeration, makes like a Chewbacca noise on camera that is so audible. I think it may have blown the take because I eat it. And once I literally found out, I'm like, there's dairy in here, isn't there? 4 decades ago, you just hear like,
is a fascinating idea for a show, and you can find Adam Eats the 80s on Sunday nights on the History Channel. Go to history.com for more, and you, of course, follow Adam on social media. There's his handle right there. Adam, great to talk to you.
Thanks, Adam.
Right back at you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right.